Hey, you! Leave your axe at the door. do an ale. We got bits, but not.
Well, let's get started by having everyone roll a d20.
Well, that's not great.
What's not great about it? You get to talk about what happened last time.
Unless, oh, yep, nope, we got 2 5s and 1. All right. Well, last time we continued to follow weird mushroom guy, and then we fought some creatures. Don't know what they were, but we handled it. We continued to follow him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, come on, we're almost close to the safe zone." And there's a bunch of weird money on the ground, and we were kind of suspicious. And he was getting pretty annoyed at us about how, we were like, "Oh God, this is obviously something's not right. This is a trap." But we continued to follow, and lo and behold, there was a beholder that was controlling the mushroom guy, and the beholder wanted to eat us instead of enslave us for reasons unknown. I would think he would just want more slaves, but whatever.
Slave. Chop.
Yeah, obviously not the smartest beholder. But anyway, so he kicked our ass for a good while. Things were looking pretty dire, but we came out on top and were able to kill him And then we took all of his things. It was a good old-fashioned B&E. And stealing.
You took all of his gold and platinum.
Yeah.
Silver.
Well, yeah, we did leave him, like, some stuff. We left him the copper and silver.
Yeah, stuff for the afterlife,
We did take his items, though, his
Gotta
stuff.
pay the ferryman.
Yeah, and summoned a horse, and that was a whole thing of just trying to figure out, like, okay, everyone's carrying weight, and we're just dropping things so we can carry more gold and platinum.
Yep.
And we are so jingly. But we were able to make it out of the Underdark.
Yes, out of the mountains. You had a pretty easy time getting out because Khalas remembered to mark the way you went in via chalk.
It would come in handy.
And the last we ended was you emerging from the cave with dusk falling on the land, and this isn't the road. You'd have to make a little bit of ways to get to the road, but you also wanted to camp soon, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Question mark?
walk a little bit and find a good place.
Okay. What kind of place are you looking for?
Something that seems relatively safe-ish.
Okay. Well, would you like to look for some trees or rocks? Or do you want to camp in a hill divot?
Trees? That sounds safe-ish. We can kind of hide.
Okay. So, one person roll a survival. See how well you both look for a safe spot and how well you don't get lost. So,
Oh, I mean, I would be. Am I allowed to join in that?
yeah. Well, one person decide who is the best.
I'm the best.
He's the
Okay.
best.
He's the best.
It takes you almost an hour.
Mere seconds.
Almost an hour. It would have been a lot longer if you had not rolled as well. But you managed to find further east away from the road a patch of trees that seems to be sheltered from anything from above. On the sides, it looks pretty safe. So you can set up camp. I believe that you ditched the tents.
Probably.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. There's still one in the bag.
Yes.
See. Okay. Was that the? I think that was the 2 persons.
I don't remember. I was just told to put a tent in, and I asked how much did it weigh. So I put tent.
So would you? How would you like to set up? You want to fire food? You want a low profile? You can fire away.
Probably. I would know if we're trying to stay unhidden. Find unhidden. trying to stay hidden on my own. That it'd probably be best to try to bury the fire a little bit and make it out of sight as much as possible.
Or just like not have one.
Yeah, or just keep it low and snuff it out real quick. Either way.
You did eat a lot of bacon before you exited.
Oh, yeah, we did have a cookout, didn't we?
Yes.
We had a whole cookout and
There's
a
a lot of
party
bacon, a lot of ale, some wine.
while we're just trying to figure out that we were probably there for like an hour. Just like trying to, okay, let's drop this stuff. I can fit more money here.
Guryev got annoyed and just started making some food.
I got coins in my socks.
Okay. So you settle in, set up your tent, get your bedrolls out. Who would like to do the watch?
I'll do the first one.
I'll take second.
Alright, well,
Yeah, I
Gwen can
guess.
be either the third or last. Well, actually, since you have half elves, you need
No, that's not true.
to. Oh, why do I always think that?
Cause I brainwashed you
Yes, you did.
on accident.
It's
I wish.
okay. Never mind. There were some really weird things that I found out about resting, like last week.
Yeah?
So you are doing like light activity, and just eating, resting, that kind of thing for 2 hours, and that's fine. And then sleeping for the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way you can't get the benefit of a long rest is if you are doing strenuous activity for at least an hour. So that means that if you spent 50 minutes like fighting and casting spells and then finish your long rest, you still get that long rest. It's really weird. It says like you do like light activity, like reading or like attuning or that kind of thing. You know, things that would be restful. But if you fight for almost an hour, you still get your long rest. It's really weird.
That
So
is
you can like cast a bunch of spells right before that 8-hour mark ends, and then get your spell slot back.
Isn't that like the whole coffee lock thing? Like, or no,
Uh,
that's because coffee lock is they're just constantly trying to do short rests.
Yeah,
So they
Yes.
just
they
are
if
perpetual. I don't take long rest. I do short rest. I
Yeah.
wake up for 10 minutes.
but
Yeah, man, I wish. God,
I thought
miss
about like
playing
coffee
Warlock
locks and
so
like
bad.
even if you were casting spells,
What
or even
happened
if you
to
take
their
8
head?
short rests, that still adds up to a long rest. So you'd have to like do an hour of strenuous activity to not get that long rest. So you have to like run around in circles for an hour, or an hour spread out between 8 hours, to not get that long rest, to not reset your sorcerer points, so that you could make more warlock spell slots. There's a lot of math, but long rests are weird. So
Don't worry about it.
yeah, I'm sure something will come up later. But I did make a ruling a long time ago with another group that was like, oh, if you cast any spells that interrupt your long rest, you won't be able to get a long rest. But that's not true. And they didn't
It's
do that at the time.
we're going by billable lawyer hours. If I work for 1 second,
God.
I'm billing you for an hour.
I sent you a 1 minute email. That'll be $200 for the hour, please.
We automatically allot 4 hours to every email.
But also, since there are no like people who get only 4 hours or so of sleep, that means that you have to have 4 lookouts instead of just 3. Also, that decapitated Crowforge.
It's oh god! If you
frightening.
deselect the legs, there's no legs. There's just oh god! I was like looking. I was trying to find my Khalas token, and I was like, oh, that's not the face. I'll just select the face, and I deselected the face, and then the head was just gone, and you can see the spinal cord, and
I think they're holding their head.
No, that's a bird.
Oh, okay.
That's its head now.
I
Maybe
am the
they're-
head now.
Maybe they're trying
I
to get
am
more
blind and deafened.
headless characters in.
I don't know, but like if you also deselect the legs, it's just this
Oh my.
torso, and then I know that there's like the amputee arms, so no head, no arms, no legs.
You can even oh my god, you can deselect the torso too.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh god! Wait.
So what if
So if you have legs,
Oh, if
have
you...
legs.
All right.
Don't
Anyway.
have arms. Anyways, sorry. I just had to share that because I was like horrified.
All right. So Guryev, Khalas, Delta, do you want to take the last one? Since
Yeah.
it will be like twilight at that point, so you can kind of
Mhm.
see.
Yeah, I'll take the last one.
Okay. So, who would like to roll animal handling to get the horse to calm? Gwyn?
Probably Gwen.
Yeah, it's super easy. You find the little bit of rope that you had before, tie it to one of the trees next to some of the grass, so it can graze and do whatever it needs to. Probably rest a bit because it's at maximum capacity for carrying. I don't know if you want to take those saddlebags off the creature, let it allow it to rest.
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Well, all right. So you have your cold rations, or maybe slightly warmed up rations. Set up your tent, bedrolls, and settle in for the evening. Is there anything you'd like to do before the rest of you go to sleep?
We already had all the items identified, right? And
No,
are we already attuned
Most
to
of
the
them.
items?
takes an hour, right?
Which I heard.
The new items that we got. I guess Khalas would like to just get attuned to the armor and the shield.
Okay. There were some items that were still not identified. I think the different potions were not. The clove. I think the lantern was identified. I don't remember. But it will take you an hour to attune to them, so you can spend those 2 hours that you are on watch to take care of that. Delta, did you want to cast Identify on anything else? Good.
Let me think. Did I use spell slots? I did not. Hang on. Find my list so that I didn't.
Guryev could also identify things during his watch. It takes an hour without a spell.
I'll do the dragon horn and the lantern.
You did identify the dragon horn, I believe. Or detect
Did
magic,
I?
I'm not sure.
Well, detect magic wasn't. Oh god,
I know Khalas cast
disgusting.
I did what?
in the cave. You cast detect magic.
Wait,
and
is that the
found-
magical horn of the brown note?
What?
You found different kinds of magic on the potions and armors.
Oh. Yeah. Magic's lots of that stuff.
Well, alright then. Settling in, I'll have Guryev roll perception. First watch.
My watch has begun. As it should be.
Alright, you see the other members getting settled in. Delta and Khalas probably have a tent, and Gwyn might find one of the trees to rest in. Keep out of danger, out of sight. And you watch around. You don't see any sign of activity at all that you watch. Super uneventful.
Excellent. I guess I'll ID items that are available. If there are still any.
Mostly just potions.
I will examine potions.
Which ones?
Yes.
Delta, which ones do you?
How many can you do?
2.
How long is a 2? Flask of dark thick liquid and vial of light blue liquid with eyeball. Those are the first 2 on my list.
Sounds great.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you check on them. The dark liquid is it's more of an oil than drinking potion, and you find that it is a oil of slipperiness.
Excellent.
And the second one you said was light blue with an eyeball in it?
Mm-hmm.
Check on that one, and you identify it as a very useful spell. It is a potion of clairvoyance.
I see.
Okay.
No, that's an unappreciated pun.
I didn't see it.
I've got an eye for these things.
I'm trying to come up with like a foresight joke.
I've got glaucoma.
Okay. So you identify these potions. Pretty useful. Alright, circumstance. Utility.
Excellent. Is clairvoyance kind of like divine intervention, but without a deity?
It is being able to see in a location that you're not at.
Oh, so kind of like scrying.
Yes.
Okay. Cool beans.
The range is a mile.
Oh wow. Eso es muy interesante. My watch has ended.
You wake up, Khalas.
It is known. Yes. It is the way.
Oh, is it my turn to watch? All right.
Booga booga.
Anything interesting happen?
Wort. No. It is how you say incredibly boring.
I mean, that's good. It's better than the last time we had come across a bunch of money, you know?
Yes, let's keep the foreshadowing to a minimum, please.
All right.
Last time you called out two hot things.
Hold on, it's the goodnight parade. You want to say goodnight to my friends?
Okay.
No. I was like, what
Children.
are you talking about?
You say goodnight.
Gather around the children in
Hey.
here.
Let me tell you a tale of how my character's gonna keep watch and see very little.
Okay. Perception, yeah? I'm gonna...
Oh yeah, perception definitely.
Roll that dice there, don't you know?
Hopefully you get a natural 20.
Wouldn't want to miss
Another.
anything.
That should be another character.
Don't fuck me.
Right,
Ah,
it's my
I called it. Yes.
That's the potion of clairvoyance working out for you. Okay, did you want to identify anything while you were on watch?
Is there anything else that needs to be identified?
There's
More
More
potions.
potions.
and the cloak.
Sure, I'll identify a potion.
Vial of light
Medicines?
gray with mineral flecks.
I'll
Light.
identify and potion.
Light gray, minerals. Okay. You are keeping just a keen eye out for whatever, nothing crosses your path, gets away with it. But then you're also kind of distracted with this potion. So this, you identify the potion as a potion of stone giant strength.
Do we? I don't think so. Stone giant strength.
Oh, I've got fire.
I love you. You have daycare tomorrow or preschool. Who has that potion? Who's carrying it on them?
I am carrying all of the potions.
Okay. So if you just head them out and be like, identify it if you have time or you're bored. I just put it back and with the label on it. Potion of giant strength.
Oh, the one I have is fire giant.
Strength. You know, those would probably, I don't know how long those would last, but I bet those would like help us with carrying stuff.
I mean, we already have the stuff we can carry.
You know, but we could have carried more.
But what if there's
Then we could. Then
We could go back and get more.
Hear me out. Hear me out. What if we gave it to the horse?
The horse beats us up and runs away with our money. Fucking no!
Fire giant's intelligence potion.
give it the potion of clairvoyance and then the potion of strength? You can see what horrors await it.
The horse is like, I could buy myself a barn. Do I see anything
Okay,
else?
yes. While you are identifying this potion, you hear some rustling coming from the opposite side of the tent.
I go and investigate.
Okay. Your crazy good dark vision eyes. You peer around. You see that the grass, the long grass that the tent is on top of, is like shuffling around, and one corner of the tent seems to be like moving, like something is there.
I would like to Gosh, what do I want to do? Useful items. Can you help me? Knew I should have kept the Snuggie. At least I would have had a stick. Oh, okay. I'm going to remove the I'm gonna remove the well, no, I'll just go and with my sword and just kind of like try and lift the corner of the tent, because maybe it's a creature or something.
That's
So
really
yeah,
fair.
I don't want to just assume that we're under attack.
Back, you foul beast.
They're after me, pot of gold.
We're after our snacks.
That's
Okay,
probably-
well, you like very slowly take your sword out and move the grass aside and lift the corner of the tent that's like slightly moving. And underneath it you see a possum.
The Underminer.
It seems to be trying to make a hole in the tent. Probably smelled food.
I see. I'm going to pull out some of my rations from my backpack and toss it to it, like away from the tent. Like, get out of here. There you go.
Roll
Over
animal
there.
handling.
Oh God.
See if you can correctly get the attention.
Oh, 15.
Yeah. So
You know, for animal handling, that's not bad for Khalas.
that's good. Compared
What a
to the
beast.
7 from Gwyn, all the others.
Yeah, the druid. Oh, I see what you mean. I think it means like she
I've
rolled
just
a
had
7.
really bad animal handling rolls. You know, it's kind of a thing.
Right.
Like, you know, my donkey left during a sandstorm.
And then it died. Swamp.
And then the horse.
Yeah.
The other horse. The other horse.
The many horses.
The other horse. the
Um,
minotaur.
Love you.
Yeah, so
Um,
you like kind of like get its attention. It kind of like looks up at you and like kind of hisses a little bit, like, and you just like go away and toss the rations away, and it will like scurry away, both away from danger from your sword and towards food. So you successfully get the awesome.
I saved our money.
Congratulations, you level up.
Hurrah!
If it was a raccoon, it would have been a whole different story. Of just like, no, we're gonna abandon. Everyone, get out of the tent. The raccoon gets this now.
That was the best possum outcome.
Not as good. It was a bit of a stretch.
Have you ever seen the possum baby chains?
No, just possums in general are just gnarly looking, though. You know. So I try not to look at them.
Oh wait, no. Possums are the ones that like the babies like latch on all over the. It's like a mommy tank.
Yeah.
They're like those frogs that have the holes in their backs and the tadpoles just hang out in the back,
Yeah, and then they.
but
Yeah.
they're mammals or marsupials. Possums are marsupials, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you successfully got past that, and the rest of your watch goes kind of.
Sweet. Who's the next person to wake up? Gwen?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go shake Gwen awake. It's
No,
your
it's
turn.
me.
No, you
But it
have
was
the
Gwen.
last one.
Oh, we're all taking one?
Yes.
Okay.
Every 2 hours.
More sleep for me.
Did you see anything?
I saw a possum. I fed it a ration. It was trying to get into the tent.
Did you make friends?
No.
Oh, that's
But if there's raccoons, let's make friends with them. I'm cool with raccoons.
little
Raccoons. Cool.
bandits with hands.
Yeah. They got the fingers and they're cute and they can feed them grapes. They're lovely. Anyways, good night.
Never seen a raccoon before. Maybe I can shapeshift into one.
Oh, that would be adorable. Can we just have like Gwen with us and she's just always in raccoon form?
I've always wanted to know what it'd be like to be able to smell with your hands.
It's so cute how they like, you know, they use the water to wash. That's like they're not actually washing their hands, but that's how they drink. That's how they get hydrated.
It's they have taste receptors on their hands, which is why they get the food wet.
They like, yeah, they have to have water with when they're eating, and they'll dip their food in the water like they're washing their hands. Or something. They're
Amanda's
called
favorite-
washing bears.
Amanda's favorite is when they try to do the candy corn, candy apple, motherfucker. What's it called?
What?
Cotton candy. There it is.
Oh, yeah. When they wash it and then it disappears.
They're just like,
Oh,
My
no.
Yeah, he puts it. The raccoon puts it in the water and then turns around to get something. It comes back and it's like, where the fuck did it go? Because it entirely dissolved.
Oh, that's sad.
And then he grabbed another piece and did it again, and it was like trying to grab in the water for it, and then just nothing there.
Okay. So skip forward 2 hours, unless you want Gwen to identify. Thing. No.
Vial of dark crimson.
Okay. Dark crimson is okay. So she'll identify it and then wake you up and say it's a potion of supreme healing.
Alrighty. I will. The last potion. The vial of glowing golden is what I wrote.
Okay. Alright. So make a perception roll. So you get as much light as you can. It's really dark, so you can't see a whole lot, but you can hear pretty well. And you are identifying this potion as a potion of heroism.
Righty.
And as you are nearing the end of your watch, the sun is starting to peek up over the hills. The sky is filled with pinks, orange, purples across the clouds. You hear a voice coming from your back. It says, in Draconic, "Who awakens me from my slumber? Is someone there?"
It is I, Aladdin. No, I don't respond to it.
Start singing in a lullaby.
Can anyone hear me? I require assistance.
Assuming direct control.
Once people start to wake up, I'll shush them and point at my backpack and see if it's still talking.
Okay. Well, if you're waiting for the end of the long rest, the sun will come up. Everyone will start to wake up, and the voice is no longer coming from the back.
Maybe it only talks at sunrise. I bet you anything it was that weird statue, though.
Weird statue?
Platinum holy symbol beholder god, says my notes.
But it was in Draconian?
Yeah.
Is there dragon thing? I mean, there's the dragon shield.
It could be one of the books or the dragon horn. Well, I didn't identify the dragon horn. The books or the lantern. I don't know. It was weird. Give me the heebie-jeebies.
Hello. We've been trying to reach you about your vehicle's extended warranty. Our records indicate.
I'd like to talk to you about our Lord and Savior, Mind Flayer.
No, thank you. Sorry, we believe in cheer.
All right. So you all get up and pack up camp.
Yeah, I pray to my God. Thank you, Tyr, for this wonderful bounty that you have bestowed on us. And all of this wonderful wealth that we will put to good use. Get rid of this. And take this. Right? That's all I want to do.
All I want to do.
You know, it's kind of weird, but like, as a cleric, we have the spell create food and water, and yet we continue to buy food and rations.
Oh, hold on. Oh.
Because it's a very expensive
We haven't
spell.
bought rations. We haven't bought rations. We have bought bacon.
Not only bacon.
Damn
I'm pretty
near.
sure there was like a wheel of cheese at some point.
Probably.
Wine and ale also that I purchased, but mostly bacon. Like percentage to weight ratio is like 90% of the things that we have purchased by weight have been bacon.
You know, it's a good thing that we walk a lot, because a
good thing.
diet of bacon and beer is not the best.
It's a good thing that I hold the bag of holding and ration the bacon. Otherwise, we'd go through thousands of gold worth of bacon. I wonder how many pigs that would be for a
So
thousand gold worth of
create
bacon.
food and water. You create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground or in containers within range, enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours.
Does
The
it have a
food is
time limit?
After
the
24
food is
hours,
bland.
it goes away.
Yeah,
It just disappears. Okay.
Well,
the food
it
is
rots.
bland but nourishing and spoils if uneaten after 24 hours.
What about the water?
The water is clean and doesn't go bad.
Ever?
That's what it says. It says in the spell, the water is clean and doesn't go bad.
Well, it doesn't really matter because Amanda can just make water.
But yeah, I mean,
It's also a 3rd level spell.
yeah, but it's like, it's still not something that we just think about. Like, yeah, we don't need to get rations and bacon and stuff. We got great food and water. That was all.
We only need to eat once a week.
Just wanted to bring that up.
Okay. Well, everyone has their spells prepared. Yes.
Yes, I switched to mine.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So you pack up, get the horse ready to go. It's at maximum capacity once more. Everyone is just like can't move. If they if a leaf falls on them, they fall over.
But we ate some food.
Did you eat the remaining 2 pounds of bacon?
No. Well, maybe some of it.
I'd imagine we probably have eaten a pound of bacon between the 4 of us.
All right. Well, many leaves will have to fall on you to make it fall over. But you all pack up and head back to the road. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Feeling refreshed and once again ready for adventure, ready for whatever is ahead.
Adventure.
You walk to the road, and as you make your way back, from a distance up the road, you see a humanoid figure pulling a cart south towards Waterdeep, the direction you are about to go. And as you get to the road, he's about 50 or so feet further down south than where you were. And up close, it looks to be a dragonborn is pulling this cart down the road. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. You can just follow him down.
Just do the he's coming towards us?
He kind of passed where you went, so
But he's going the same way as us.
yeah, he's going south.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we're like kind of behind him.
Yeah, so
I want to say hi to him and ask him if he's headed towards Waterdeep. That's where he's going.
so you what do you say to hail him?
Hail, traveler.
Hello there.
Are you on your way to Waterdeep?
The dragonborn kind of looks behind him at you and sets down his cart and waves back. It says, there aren't, I don't see any clouds for hail, but, yes, hello! I am going to Waterdeep as well. You headed that way?
Yeah?
Oh, good. We can be travelers. Sorry if I'm a little slow. I have, taking my wares to sell in town.
Oh. That's okay. We're a little weary ourselves.
Does somebody know Draconic or Sylvan?
I know
Yes.
Draconic.
And yes.
Okay, that's why I did.
You sure I know both?
That's why I didn't take.
I don't know Sylvan though.
He's speaking common.
Yeah, I know.
I know both.
Radio on both.
Someone got a little extra recently.
A little bit of.
I want to ask him what kind of stuff he sells.
Oh, what? All kinds of stuff. It's a little project I've started. I went up to the swamp up north and found some things that I gathered up and made, and I'm going to try and sell them in the city.
Oh. That sounds nice.
Would you care to look at what I have?
Sure.
Sure.
Yes. First customers.
Where are you?
Kind
Where are
of
you from, sir?
makes his cloak around his shoulders, kind of prim and propers. I am from Long Saddle up the road. Kind of made my way around the mountains best I could. Path was too long. He goes around to his cart and flips up the leather cloth that was covering the cargo, and you see like an assortment of open-faced boxes to keep things from falling out. And throughout the entire thing, you see a lot of like little trinkets and some tiny statuette carvings made out of wood. You see a few vials that are filled with some mysterious liquids.
Ooh, mysterious liquids.
So like trinkets and whatnot. Yes, I'm quite the alchemist myself.
Do you carve these little figurines yourself as well?
I have, yes. I do have quite the hobby of creating things. And somebody told me that I should sell them. So, that's what I'm going to do.
How lovely.
You take
I
a look
wanna
at
look
anything
at the-
specific?
I want to look at the little statues.
Okay. You kind of look at them. They are about 3 by 1 inch figurines. They fit in the palm of your hand. They've got a nice base to them, and from what you can tell, they are mostly like woodland critters. Like there's a fox, there's a mouse, a mole. Despite them being different creatures of various sizes, they're all about the same size. So, like, the fox is the same size as the mouse, but they're not made to scale. You see a deer, eagle.
I want to ask him how much is the box,
The whole
and if
box?
he has any lizards.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
the box.
the open-faced box that's carrying everything.
No.
Oh, the fox.
Fox.
Okay.
Fox.
Fox.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fox.
Oh,
The fox in the box.
oh well. I can part with that for about 7 copper. How's that? Yeah.
Oh goodness.
I am.
Is that how much it looks like it's worth, or does it look like it's worth more?
It's a really good carving. I mean, it's one of those things that you could give to your grandmother, and she would put it on her shelf and never touch it again.
Do the things that come with the teas.
I think
The specific rose tea or whatever.
That is something you're interested in?
Yeah.
Oh, well. First customers. I like it.
can I
Does anybody have any copper left?
can I see your tools?
Oh,
Like how you make them?
all right. Would you like to purchase them? I mean,
Oh, I just want to see how you manage to make such intricate carving.
all right. And he kind of goes around to a spot that isn't part of the display, and he grabs one of the closed boxes, and he moves around and said, I kind of made these myself, with the items that I have. And he opens it, and it looks like a makeshift woodworking kit.
Yeah.
So it's got like a chisel and some like pieces of metal that would be able to carve, but like they're so crude that they aren't forged very well.
How long does it take you to make one of these?
Not long. Maybe a couple days.
Do you think it would be faster if you had better tools, or do you like these?
Well, that is why I'm going to make money to upgrade my shop, my traveling shop.
I used to run a shop of antiquities.
Did you sell it?
Ha! Not by choice.
That is too bad.
It was not mine to sell in the first place, but not mine to keep either.
Well,
But I always look out, and I like to help. And I will give him 5 platinum.
okay. So you take out money and offer it to him, and he kind of like looks at you weird, and
Consider
is this to make
This-
the better ingredient?
It's
Woodworking
whatever you-
tools? Or what is this?
it's whatever you need it for. Consider it an investment.
This is money?
Yes.
I only heard of money that looks like this.
You
don't know
asked
if I-
for 7 copper, yes?
For the fox, from the young lady here.
With this you could buy, I would say, several hundred place settings of forks.
Forks?
Oh, you said forks, right? You said you were trying to buy
Fox.
forks?
Fox.
Oh, well then you could fill Noah's Ark.
I'm trying to buy fucks here.
Forks.
0 fucks given.
Looking for a
Just,
good TikTok to buy?
I was gonna see if he wanted
seem-
to trade.
No, he doesn't.
Well,
He's
he will like kind of tentatively offer his hand out and accept the money.
May we meet again. Maybe would like to see some of your finer works.
Uh, uh, thank you.
You
Is
will
the-
do very well.
Is there anything else you'd like? Fox is for free. Here, you take. Is there anything else from my wares? I cannot take this by itself.
What if we say it's an investment?
I already
We're
did.
investing in your business.
Well, I invested.
Can
He
I-
invested.
You have to get
We
some
can
of your
all
own
invest
equity.
if you'd like.
I'm not divesting my equity. No, I do not need anything. I simply want to share. You seem genuine, and it's not often that I meet somebody else who has an eye for things that most people overlook.
Again, thank you. Thank you very much. Kind of like bows. Wow. I hope business is this good later on. Yes. Anything you'd like. Some oils. Some trinkets. Some nice shiny jewels. Fancy your fingers and face and neck and what would you
Do-
like?
Do you have a lizard like the fox?
That is a very good idea. I did see a lot of lizards in the swamp. I can make a commission if that is what you'd like. We are both going to Waterdeep, yeah?
Yes, I would love that.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah,
Is it?
pats
What time
himself.
is it?
Yes. He goes around to the same side where he got his woodworking tools and pulls out some parchment and bill. All right. So lizard statue. How big would you like it?
Just to fit in my hand, or maybe like something I could put on a string around my neck.
Okay. About the same size as these, or a little smaller?
You said it was like 3x1, right?
Yeah.
This size is fine.
Okay. And your name?
My name is Delta. What is your name, good sir?
I will not forget your face. I will not forget any of your faces, but a name is good to remember. My name is Kelkun Drakmud.
Can you type that for me?
I then use Mask of Many Faces, and I am a different person. Just kidding. If only.
What time of day is it? Is it lunchtime yet?
Probably-
No. It's
Probably like 10.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Kleakundrargud.
Yeah, and you guys were laughing at me for calling my dude Jim. Imagine what it could have been.
Imagine what it could have been.
Imagine Dragons. Alright, he writes down Delta next to, Lizard figurine. Very good. I will, find a spot in Waterdeep and, stay there and do my crafting. I do have a little bit of wood, but I know there will probably be some I can craft there. Probably buy with this money. It's gonna be weird. Do they have a exchange spot in Waterdeep? I don't know. I
Do you
don't
want
know
me to
if
make
I
it
need
easier?
this much
Do you
wood.
want-
Oh,
You want me to make it
Um,
easier on you?
can I trade him for that much in gold? What's that, like 500 gold?
I would say probably do like 3 platinum and 200 gold.
Okay, I will trade him 2 of the platinums for 200 gold.
So you're just like reaching into your bag and pulling it out and like popping it on his cart, and it's just like getting on the ground and you're trying to pick it up and count it. And he's just like,
Well, no, I'll stick it in a little box for him. One
Yes.
of the,
Or if he
one
has
of
a
the
little-
boxes.
one of his little boxes.
So you have
Yeah.
a little leather pouch.
But he's just like, oh,
This might be easier to work with.
Probably just bug eyed.
While you are, side note, we've already decided that Gwyn is staying in Waterdeep, right?
probably.
I don't
I
know what
thought
we decided.
so.
I floated a bunch of really good ideas and we didn't settle on any of them.
You are already investing in a shop. Maybe this person
Come on.
can get some help managing
Oh.
said shop.
True. You have a little side hustle with his whittling. He
He's
could give
got
us
other
a
stuff than just whittling.
I mean, he could give us a whittle help on the side, you know?
would he do that?
I
Probably.
want to tell him that I'll point out. I keep wanting to call her Kata. I'll point out that Gwyn is going to be staying in Waterdeep, so if he needs anything, can look her up because she has a couple connections that she might be able to introduce him to, or if he needs like help getting around or whatever.
Oh, okay. So you relay kind of information about.
I just kind of introduce him to Gwyn and just be like, yeah, she's gonna be staying in Waterdeep for a while and blah blah blah.
Give you tours and show you all the good spots. Find
Mhm.
Paven. beat him
Introduce
up.
you to her rich friend.
Yeah, we're gonna find Paven. We're gonna put a bounty on Paven's head. We're rich enough to do that now. And
That's unnecessary.
we're gonna put a bounty just on Balashard.
Which one's Balashard?
It's the
Balashard is the
priest.
man who lost his belt, and he was the priest of
that
Umberly, and he
guy.
was like, "Yes, it's here." And then he was like, "Okay, well, here's this item. Could
Oh,
you destroy it?"
thank
And he's
you.
like, "Oh, finally!" And he put it on, and it was his belt. I have it in my notes. Just beware of Balashard, priest of Umberly, the man who sent you to get his belt. So put a bounty on his head too.
I mean, it must have been some belt. He wants it back that badly.
He's attached to a dragon thing, like a lizard in the desert.
All right. So
The whole
he,
thing.
Yes. Help is good. I don't know Waterdeep very well. Hoping I find a good spot.
I'm sure Gwyn can help you find a great spot. She has some good friends there too that might like your lovely little carvings. I want to just kind of like walk with him for a couple hours and then offer him some bacon for lunch and make him ice cube.
All right.
No.
Weird flex, but okay.
No, that is Delta's weird flex.
That's the whole thing.
Is the ice cubes and the
Here we go
The
again.
little-
Fucking ice cubes again.
fake umbrella.
Jesus Christ. Every day it's the ice cubes.
Every day.
Every day. More fucking ice cubes. I wake up. Why am I wet? Oh, fucking ice cubes.
Why am I cold? Ice cubes
Ice cubes.
everywhere.
That can be arranged.
She sneezes, ice cubes come out.
We try and cross over ice cubes.
Yes.
She's feeling
Every-
sick. Threw up. Ice cubes.
Now you've got it.
She has to go to the bathroom. We find ice cubes there. I don't know.
Not quite.
It's
You
like
broke
kidneys.
out the-
kidneys. It's like kidney stones. But
Kidney cubes.
God.
Oh my god. She goes to the bathroom. She's like, all right.
There's
She
like
comes back.
there's like a little pile of like stacked cubes.
it's like little rabbit turds.
That's what I imagined. They were like the
Ice
Jack in the
cubelets.
Box ice, where it's like the cylinder shape.
Or Sonic ice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys.
Okay. Well, before you travel with him for a few hours, he wants to know if there's like anything else you want from his cart because he has
What
to
else
pack it
was
up.
there besides carvings and
I mean, we're
potions?
going to be with
Uh,
this man for like several days, yes?
It takes 3 days to get there. There are like a lot of trinkets, necklaces, rings, that kind of thing. Little like weird kind of like mismatched items you might find in like a junk drawer. It seems like things that he's found along the way.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You can keep your wares to sell. We
Well,
can't buy all of them before you get there.
that was a very expensive box carving. I don't think they sell them for that much in Waterdeep. But
Probably not.
thank you again. I very much appreciate all of your.
We are friends now.
I was planning on sleeping under my cart, but I think I can afford a shop as soon as I get there. And he will throw the leather back over the top of all of his little things, keeping them in one spot. And he'll like go over and pick up his cart again, and start making his way south with the rest.
I'll walk with him and just like talk to him about what kind of stuff he saw in the swamp.
Oh, very dangerous place. Luckily, I look like the natives, so they didn't bother me.
That is lucky. It's been some time since I have been there myself.
You were there? You survived?
Oh yes, many years ago. I
Oh,
helped.
we were there like a few months ago.
No. Delta's backstory in her
I see.
memories. As I helped free some lizard people. Were they lizard people? I think so. They gave me a nice lizard mount.
Oh, is that why you want the trinket?
Yes.
To remind you, it looked like, it probably looked like the creatures there. So, very good reference. Okay, yes, I did see a few things. I don't recommend it. 10 out of 10.
What about with
Yes,
rice?
not my first choice of vacation spot.
What about with rice?
With rice?
Yes.
I have not had that. Is it?
Okay. I heard most things are better with rice.
Is
Well,
that
I'll
a
have to
food?
try it.
What about bacon? Have you tried bacon? It's the best.
That is like that salted pig.
Mm-hmm.
I have. It's very salty.
And delicious.
As you are walking south toward Waterdeep, Delta and Khalas, you
Yes.
hear a very faint sound coming from ahead and to the side, like on the right side of the road. It's very faint, and it's in not in common. It's in another language that the two of you understand. But you hear a very slight rock.
Rock. What language is this?
You can
Rock.
kind of like determine probably like primordial. It's like the closest you can guess.
Grass.
I have that. What does it say?
Grass.
Rock.
It's saying
Rock.
Paper.
Do you guys see anything up? Do you guys see anything up ahead?
Scissors.
I'm hearing a sound.
Yeah, I want to look ahead
okay.
also.
Everyone roll perception.
Nope.
At this point, Khalas has got it.
I mean, I would hope so.
Okay. So you're just kind of like looking in the direction you're hearing this weird sound, and you see like on the side of the road there is a very small creature. It looks cubic. But it's like it has a massive head and like tiny little torso and arms and legs. And from a distance, it looks like it's picking up little stones and moving them across very slowly across the road. So you see this.
Aw, cute.
And every time it picks up or puts down a stone, it says rock.
I want to pick up a rock off the ground and hold it out to it as we walk up to it.
Okay. You get closer, and it's got
I would like
I
to.
will say the same thing that it is saying.
It has a stone like half the size of its head that it's carrying as you approach, and it kind of like looks up at you. How big is the rock you picked up?
The size of my fist.
How big's your fist?
The size of my fist.
It's probably
The size of that rock.
like a baseball-ish size.
Okay.
Before she does,
lumpy.
before she does that, I want to use my repository of lore to see if I would know what this creature is.
Okay. You go into your mind palace, and this is like looks to be probably a young elemental, since
Oh.
it is speaking primordial, and it looks kind of like a stone creature.
It's kind of like you, Delta. It's an elemental, like maybe a baby one. Is this what
Probably a
elementals
little.
look like?
I mean, that elemental is probably a little less dense.
I think he's more dense.
Okay.
So Delta, you still offer the stone?
Mm-hmm.
To chip off the old boulder.
The tiny creature will like look up at you and drop the small stone it was holding, and put its little arms out, and you can see it doesn't have lips, but it kind of like opens its mouth, and when it does so, it says rock.
Eee!
I handed rock.
Okay. It you very gently hand it the stone, and it puts its tiny little arms around it and kind of like moves back, like it's catching its balance. This rock you gave it is like bigger than its head.
Oh, it's really tiny then.
It's very small. So it's like struggling to stay up, and then like it gets its balance, and then turns to the other side of the road, and then walks. And as it like ticks every other step, it's like rock, 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 rock. else?
I'll ask it if it needs some help.
It,
Okay. It will get to the other side of the path and place the giant stone it's carrying on the path, on the side of the path, and then get back up, and then it looks at you as it understands, and then points to the opposite side of the path. It says, "Rock."
is it?
Are there a bunch of rocks over there?
You see, and there's like a small pile of small stones, like pebbles kind of thing.
Is it building anything or just moving rocks from one side to the other?
It, from what you see, it just looks like it's moving stones.
I help it finish moving the pile. But before I set them down, I ask it where it wants me to put them.
It points to the side it's on. Say, "Rock."
Okay, I move the rocks.
Rock. And it will start to shift the ground underneath it, like pushing, like a digging motion, getting in there. It'll pick up one of the stones placed in there, put some earth back, say, "Rock." Do it again for another one.
Is he making sentences or is he like Pokemon?
No, it's the same word.
Does he understand if you or talk to it?
Yes. So it's burying the rocks now? Is that what you were describing?
Yes.
Okay. I will let it bury the rocks then.
Okay. Do you just watch it do so, or do you continue on down?
I watch it. I'm curious.
Okay.
What kind of elemental is it?
Just a tiny little rock, dude.
You know, like that flame elemental. Can you make this one bigger? I don't. It was kind of a bad thing last time we fed the flame one, but I don't know how you feed a rock elemental. You just like slap him with clay.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, it finishes up the pebbles. It has more difficulty with the large stone that you gave it.
I
but
help it with that one.
it manages to get that under the ground, and then it like nods its head, "Rock," and then heads back over to the opposite side that it started, and starts like just looking around for something.
I think we are going to be here for a long time. If this is like one of those things where you are very bored and you start doing something, and then you start doing it very intensely because for some reason you are very What is decapitated? You are captivated. That's what the word is. By the thing, but it means nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say you start kicking rocks, and you're like, well, I want to make this patch of dirt very, very clean. Let's remove all the. And then by the time you've, like, spent an hour cleaning rocks to make clean dirt, it's just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not from personal experience. I just heard other people talk about it.
Alright. Well, I'll turn to it and I'll be like, bye, little friend.
Rond.
It will stop what it's doing, stop searching, and turn to look at you, wave its like tiny little hand, say rock.
Oh,
Pretty cute.
so cute.
And you continue on.
Mm-hmm.
So you and Kundragon keep walking down south Waterdeep, allowing the tiny earth element to do its strange business. And you travel for the rest of the day with nothing. You settle down for lunch, once again dinner, before the sun starts to go down. The Dragonborn will pull his cart to the side, a little bit off the road, not too far, because the wheels would be very difficult to get back on. It goes too far, but he will pull it off, and then if you want, you can rest with him or go off on your own. Continue on.
We'll rest with him.
Okay. He will take out one of the leather sheets that is covering his wares, make a nice bedding underneath his cart.
Do we want to do the same watches as before?
Sure. I think that sounds reasonable.
Okay. Is there any of the other items you wanted to?
We still have the lantern. Did we do the cloak? I
No.
don't think so. We have the lantern, the cloak, the books, and the dragon horn.
Oh, you did do the cloak. I remember now.
I don't remember what it
It's
was.
the cloak of the manta ray.
Manta ray.
It turns you into a manta ray when you get into water. I've had that cloak before. Not this character. I used it a lot.
So you can do the lantern. I suppose. Last thing. The lantern.
And that creepy holy symbol.
Identifying the lantern, you see that it is a lantern of revealing. This was
How does-
made before the treasure hoard was made before one shot.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I also have a light blue potion written down before the cloak,
Okay. Well,
It's actually.
but no eyeballs.
while you're eating dinner, two of you can identify these items. The potion is a potion of cold resistance. And then the if you want to roll a religion check, you can see trying to identify which god the holy symbol is.
That's probably. Well, I'll try. Nope. Khalas.
Mm-hmm.
You are more religious than I.
This is true.
Do you have any inkling what this might be?
I don't know. Maybe. Does the 13 do it?
Not really familiar with the bad, creepy beholder god.
No,
Well-
yeah, we usually stick to the, the normal ones. That,
It was a holy symbol of an aberrant god, so it wasn't strictly a beholder god.
Oh, I wrote down beholder because the beholder had it, so that must be the god I worshipped.
Okay. Well, it has it's kind of weird, but it is kind of like a blob with tentacles that come from it. And Khalas, you kind of look at it. The blob looked kind of like a brain. And you've heard that there is a god that very deep in the Underdark people worship, called Ilsini or Ilsinsin.
Ilsenstein. I believe it's a god that people in the Underdark worship.
Is it bad?
Uh
Leave it here?
You're talking about Underdark. There is nothing good in the Underdark. That is for certain. Unless you are evil, in which case everything good is in the Underdark. So you take your pick.
Do you think this is what was talking to me this morning?
I don't know what was talking to you, but I would just say that not even the Raven Queen fucks with the Underdark most of the time.
Alright. Throw it into the
Oh.
forest then.
And she's a bad bitch. You might be like Jumanji, like you bury it, but find it anyway.
Uh,
But then it will be their problem. So,
yeah.
Redliner, you are shitty.
I just throw it as deep in the forest as I can.
Okay. There are. This is mostly hills. There are no forests.
It goes 2 feet.
I throw it into the pits of Mordor.
Is
It
there
is
like
It is pit of
somewhere that it
Mordor.
wouldn't be seen from? Like some shrubs?
You give it to the little earth elemental guy. He'll probably bury it for you.
Yeah, that. Let's give him sentience.
Give him this brain statue.
That is a good idea. Hey, little man, get motivation for life.
You know what? You could probably use this. There you go.
Rock,
Go, buddy.
rock.
Faded. Rock.
Or just find somewhere away from the road to hide it. Bury it or something.
While you're like discussing it, Dragonborn will. Did you make that? It looks very good.
No. We think it might be bad. So we're gonna leave it.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's bad, then that is good that it's not here.
Yes.
I'm going to pray to my God that I don't get robbed tonight, and I will speak to you in the morning. Yeah.
We will keep an eye out for you on our watch.
Then my
Only
God
for
has
you.
already answered my prayers.
Wonder.
Okay. Same watch.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just gonna quickly go through, while you are all, like, resting, Khalas, you do see,
The same
down.
possum. He's following us.
You gave it food.
Impossible!
It's never gonna leave you alone now.
Impossible.
You do see some torches heading south towards Waterdeep during your watch, just along the road.
I mean, I'm not too concerned about that. That's probably fine.
And then
Probably fine.
yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's
Delta, as you're taking your watch, you hear the sound of that voice again.
Wake. Where I need my rest. Take me. Please help.
I've been kidnapped.
Does it sound like it's coming from my backpack or from where I went and hid the thing?
From your bag.
Oh. Why do you need help?
Are you asking that in common?
What is it? It's speaking Draconic, right?
Yes.
No, I say it in Draconic.
I've been taken from my home. I want to rest once more.
Where
Please,
is your
take me
home? Where is your home?
The Lost Peaks. Where I
The,
keep my roost.
the Lost Peaks. That close to here? Gotta find them at
No.
documents.
Where is here?
It's
Cannot
a
see.
secret.
It's a secret. I'll never tell.
We're in the Found Plains.
Lost Peaks?
In the Cave of Wonders.
Oh. Goodness. 1,000 peaks?
Are you looking at the map?
Yeah.
It's northeast of what?
Yeah. It's kind of
Oh, I see. Oh. Well, we might go that way soon. How will I know what do you look like?
Hazel.
Uh,
Magnificent. In form. At least I think I am. I'm not sure what I appear to be anymore.
Can I go shuffle through my backpack and see if I can figure out which item it is?
well, yeah. What do you think?
It's a dragon horn. It's speaking Draconic.
Do you take it out of your bag?
Yes.
Okay. You take it out of your bag and hold it in front of yourself. And when you do so, a very light, kind of like a teal color will be glowing from it. And as you're holding it, it seems to rise out just slightly in your hand. So it's floating.
Do I can I insight it? Just good or bad vibes?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll insight.
Nope.
You think it's genuine. This thing, whatever it is seeking help, and it's asking you to take it to the Lost Peaks.
Okay. I decide not to sell it, and we can take it there on our way to the thing, to the item, whatever that direction.
Okay. Do you
Just
say
eyeball it
anything else to it before you put it back in your bag?
I tell it that I will try to return it to its home.
I would greatly appreciate that. You will be rewarded for your kindness.
And I put it back in my bag.
Okay. So You spend the rest of your rest pondering this new factoid, and then sun starts to rise, and everyone starts waking up. Dragonborn will retrieve some food items from his cart. Greet the day with a smile. Another gift from my new friends. Safety and someone to wake up to in the morning.
Would you like some bacon?
That is a favorite thing of yours, isn't it?
Yes.
But if you're offering, I won't take free. I won't decline free. It's a good price for
Oh, yeah.
things when receiving.
Indeed it is.
You will accept it.
We go through a lot of bacon.
Alright, so you pack up once more, eat breakfast, head out. Is there anything else you do? Great.
I don't think so.
I think we're good. I don't know if I want to change my spells or not.
Does anyone want the cloak or the lantern?
They have to be attuned, don't they?
The cloak? No.
Cloak doesn't?
Nope. Lantern does not either.
I'll take the cloak.
Okay.
Does anyone want my robe of useful items? It's still got patches on it. I don't think I can have 2 cloaks, can I?
Yeah. I would say maximum 2 cloaks.
Cloak of many fashions. Cloak of manta ray?
Cloak of the Mint.
Cloak of the manta ray. Sweet.
Guess I'll keep the lantern for now.
Alright.
Yeah.
Turn. Revealing. Okay. Excuse me.
So you pack up. Dragonborn will place his blanket slash bedding place it back onto his cart and head out with everyone. And start heading down the road once more. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're walking?
I would like to see if there's any other trails on this path. I mean, I assume we're taking kind of a road, right?
Yes.
So I just want to see if there's like a lot of footprints and what kind of footprints they are that are coming and going.
Roll survival. Wow. Okay.
Wasting all of my natural 20s for this.
For just making sure that feet have been traveled on this road. Okay. I will say, there isn't a lot of like really crazy activity. It's like most of these tracks have been well worn, and since the path is very packed down, this is a well traveled road. You don't see a whole lot of weird things, but you do see a little bit of erratic scratches in the path, like something with claws has moved past here.
That's a little weird.
But yeah, it's a path, I guess.
It's definitely a path.
I don't know what else to say for a natural 20 on determining
That's
whether or
fine.
not
Like
this road has been traveled on.
I mean, I'm guessing just animals use it, kind of thing.
Mostly humanoid sized feet have gone past. Some bare feet, some with shoes and whatnot, boots. But as you are traveling down this road, off in front of you, going north, there looks to be a wagon with a few people traveling alongside it. This is like about 500 feet or so. This path is pretty straight, but you see a wagon of people towards you. And if you just keep walking, you, out of the corner of your eye to the west, you see very quickly moving towards the path. There are some large lizards skittering towards it. It looks like there's something on its back as well. There are several lizards.
Are they're going towards the people with the wagon, or they're with the people with the wagon?
They're off the path, and they are quickly making their way towards it.
I wave at them.
At the wagon or the fast moving ones?
Both?
Okay. So wagon heading in your direction, pulled by horses.
Wait, there's no horses on our wagon, right?
You don't have a wagon.
On our friend's wagon?
No, he's pulling it himself.
He's just pulling it, okay.
And then off to the side there are these lizardfolks.
I wanna wave at the people with the lizards, cause maybe I know them.
Okay. You also wave to the wagon people?
Yeah.
Okay. So you wave to them, and they kind of like looking around and then just like awkwardly wave back. and you see that the lizard people are not.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
I stay kind of like in front or behind of our friends' wagons, so that there's room for the other wagon to go past us.
Okay. So the
They're
wagon
going
is,
the opposite way, right?
yeah, they're going north, and south.
Okay.
The opposite wagon is about 400 feet away, and the lizard folk thing is heading towards that very quickly.
Strange.
And as they close the gap, the large riding lizard jumps onto the wagon and surprises traveling people going north. And you see another wagon from behind collapse right next to the first one, and it seems like they're under attack.
Would I remember what language the lizard people spoke before? The ones I met in the swamp?
Did you learn your language before you after you? We're not talking, but we're, did you get it from your sorcerer point?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay, so you wouldn't. I guess you would, because like you kind of know what draconic sounds like, and you would determine like, oh, these people were speaking draconic, even though I didn't know it then. I know it now, so you know them to speak draconic.
When I call out to them in draconic to stop what's going on here.
You're still about like 300 feet from the activity that's happening.
Okay.
But you still call out to them?
Yeah, I like hurry up and call out to them. Stop.
Okay. Either they can't hear you or they're ignoring you, because they are continuing their assault.
Should we intervene?
Perhaps? Does it... Can I insight them? Do they look like bad guys? Even though
I mean,
my last insight was
uh,
terrible.
How far away is?
it's about 300 feet. But I mean, it's pretty obvious the lizard things are attacking the wagon party.
Okay. I will think I have to get closer anyway. So I just run closer.
The Dragonborn calls out, I don't think you should get involved with that. That's not something we can handle.
Well, but what are they doing? What's going on? Do those people need help?
As help is not something I can provide for that. I have wares and a little bit of money now.
Well, I guess you just look pretty then. And I'll start going towards it.
Already done. Good luck. May Bahamut be with you. Okay. And you leave the horse with the Dragonborn?
No. I don't really want to leave the horse, the Dragonborn.
Okay, well it can't really move quickly because it's like at max capacity.
Is Gwen going or is she staying?
She could go, but it's up to you. She probably would go.
I mean, I can stay with the cart and the horse. I guess somebody
If
should
you can do
be-
long range,
somebody
right?
should be here long-ish. But somebody should be here, like, in case the cart starts getting attacked and our friend, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
So I will stay with the horse and the cart.
Guryev and I can go and investigate. So
Is
it's
Gwen
2
going
and
with
2.
you?
I think Gwen should stay with Delta to assist Delta in case this is like a full-on ambush.
Okay.
So 2 and 2. I think that as if that sounds good to everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, as the two of you run swiftly towards the craziness that is happening, the cart behind that is toppled suddenly smoke kind of expands from it and obscures it so you can't see it. It just disappears in a cloud of smoke, but you still see this giant lizard creature on top. You also see several surrounding people that were walking. And you make your way towards the action. And this is what you see. Directly in front of you, there is a dwarf who is between the horses that are really riled up and a giant lizard with 2 lizardfolk on its back. There is another giant lizard with accompanying riders on top of the front cart. You see the tail end of a lizard is sticking out from the fog cloud, and a heavily armored person that is like hesitant to strike.
Okay.
Would you like to engage?
Khalas, do you still have the ring?
What ring?
Platinum ring.
No, you had given that to Marash.
Oh. Unfortunate. Alright.
Add that to the shopping list.
Possibly.
So Dwarf here is fighting the lizard people, yeah?
He's making a stand to defend the horses.
I am... Are the lizard people... can I roll an insight to see if they look like what their motive is?
You really
Are they...
don't have to roll insight. They look very menacing. They look like the ones up here are like trying to. The giant lizard is trying to pry the tops of the wagon off of the.
I would use Path of the Grave on the big lizard.
You like that?
You choose a creature you can see within 30 feet, cursing it until the end of your next turn. The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage. And then the curse ends.
Okay. Well, if you are engaging, you will roll for initiative.
Alright. Nani?
Out of my natural 20s.
Very good.
What is this cloud thing
Wow.
exactly? Like, what is it?
It's
Remnants of a spell?
It's a dense
It-
cloud.
He was trying to clean up from the last game and accidentally used some rubbing alcohol on the table.
It destroyed the map.
It's a smudge.
Oh wow.
I think I outdid you on my. How is that possible? How is a 2.2 possible without a natural 1? Oh, I did get a natural 1. Never mind, I'm retarded. Well, I mean, at least my turn takes a while to get back around. Or is that? Am I waiting for my 2 to come up before?
So, you can both. Your Call of the Grave happens, and Khalas, you can do something else on your turn, and then we will start initiative. Because it's kind of a surprise attack. They aren't. No one's really paying attention to you as you run towards them. Like, discern the situation.
They weren't expecting us.
Nobody expects the.
I would
420
after I.
blazers.
I've never used this before, but I would say like after I did it, I would say yeah. That one is prime for the culling. I point at the big one. Right here. The big one.
That one. Okay. Alrighty then. So I'm curious about. Is this real distance?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Jamaica's bobsled team qualified for the Olympic
Like that movie.
for the first time in 24 years.
I kind of want to do Guardian of Faith. I want to make sure I understand how it works. It lasts so long. I don't understand why it lasts so long. Is this supposed to be like setting up a turret tower?
Yes, it only deals 60 damage, and then it disappears.
I see. Okay, so it's kind of like a security guard.
Yeah.
That's why 8 hours, so you can do a long rest. Okay. Spirit Guardians? Let's see, this is a 30-foot radius. Would that get him? Yeah, I would. Sweet. That, or I could do Spirit Guardians. Spirit Guardians. You know what? Let's do Spirit Guardians. Play around for 15 feet.
Okay.
Make sure that's what I want to do, because it's either that or the Crusader's Mantle. I think I'm gonna do Crusader's Mantle instead to give everyone a boost. No, we'll do Spirit Guardians. It's fine. Spirit Guardians. 3rd level. Boom. And I'm gonna move. Can I move?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are getting a extra round because they're not expecting you to.
So I'm essentially declaring even like the people who aren't lizards to be friendly. And the horses to be friendly. And I'm gonna go right here. So Spirit Guardians was my action, and then my movement, and then I could do a bonus action, yeah?
Yes.
Bonus action. I could do a bonus action attack. I could do bonus action attack on the big guy.
You have to make an attack. It's your
To do my bonus action attack?
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, I see. I have to use my action to attack, and then I could get a bonus action attack.
Right.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Never mind that then.
Also, it says vulnerability to all of that attack's damage. So if you were to do if you were to juice up your attack, it would get vulnerability to not only the attack but also the juice.
I'm sorry. What was that? I don't understand what you said.
If you have divine strike, and you
Yes.
do an attack, it has vulnerability to the base attack and divine whatever you add to the base attack. So if you just walk up and hit it with your bonus action attack, then all you did was like bonus attack damage. You know what I mean? Like base attack.
It's an extra attack. It's not any.
I know.
weaker.
I'm just saying hypothetically. Like if you walked up and just slapped it, it would just take the slap damage with vulnerability instead of like. Oh, basically, what I'm trying to say is min-maxing a wombo combo is what I'm trying to say.
Hit it hard.
Yes, if you're gonna hit it hard. Otherwise, hit something else.
I'm trying to see here the necklace. Each bead contains a spell that can cast as a bonus action. And it's the necklace that holds the concentration. Well, no, I called the concentration.
Yes.
That's what we determined. Yes. And
you're already concentrating on spirit.
was Spirit Guardians a concentration?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
it
I
is.
guess as my bonus action, whatever.
I guess that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Woody, have you had a bonus action you wanted to do?
Yeah, I would. Well, I guess I casted. Does my channel divinity count as a spell?
No, it doesn't.
All right, then I would use my bonus action to summon the wallop pop. What are lizards afraid of?
Boots. Big boot.
Bigger lizards.
Eagle.
Yeah, I was thinking of some kind of bird. So I do it. I guess I do it. Make it look like an eagle. The spiritual weapon. Since it seems like we're gonna be clapping some. And I would be attacking this one.
The Lizardfolk, not the giant one.
Yeah, the lizard one. This is gonna be a 4th level.
That's a hit.
Oh, doggy. Come on, let me. Oh, cool. Expect 4, not 14. 4. All right, and then. Oh, whoops! Not what I meant to do. There we go.
23 damage. Eagle gets summoned and strikes at the lizard. Khalas, as you get closer, you see there is a noticeable difference between these two lizard folk on the back of the giant lizard. This one that was just attacked, it has more like leather and cloth and just like normal clothing, and this one up top looks more like hardier metal around its body.
Okay.
So there is a difference between the two different creatures. But it is this guy's turn. He sees Khalas run towards behind, sort of side behind the giant lizard, and gets ready to swing, and he gains like a surge of his courage and runs forward here. So you're flanking. And strikes at the giant lizard. Stabbing it.
He counts as. I think he counts as an ally. Not a
Yeah, he does. The dwarf guy. Yeah.
And then you see this guy, Khalas, kind of like step forward, and while avoiding the giant tail of the lizard that's sticking out of the smoke cloud, he will also attack, striking it for a little bit of damage. Is there a way to sight? And then Plus, you also see an arrow fly way too high, and you see the lizard on top of the lizard, kind of like maneuvering best so they can like try and get off. But it is this turn. He fails the save to your spirit guardians. Falls off. Giant lizard. Dead.
Woo!
One down. Hit him really hard with this weapon. This one will jump off here. See two new folk join the party and cast this these thorns that spike out of the ground.
Oh, Jesus.
And you both see it. Guryev, you feel as if you move, you might hit you.
Do I need to
No,
do any roll?
not right now.
All right. And who did this one?
This guy.
Oh, okay. What a dick. All right.
What an asshole. And then Guryev, Khalas, you can't really see this with the wagon blocking the way, but Guryev, you see down here, one of the creatures creates fire and throws it in the wagon.
Oh. Okay.